Let's say our pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all, including Roy Alvin Adams Jr. Good job. On March 2nd, I was hopeful. I was looking forward to my son coming home because he was up for parole. The very next week, though, we learned that he was denied parole once again, the fourth time in 4 years. We were knocked down. We were disappointed, but they did not know that I was the daughter of Charles Howard, a little farmer from Gene Autry, Oklahoma, who weighed about 135 pounds, soaking wet with rocks in his pocket. And he taught my brothers and me to stand up for ourselves and certainly to stand up for others and always stand up for justice. My name is Laura Adams Jenkins. I am the mother of Roy Alvin Adams Jr. My son has been in jail since August of 2005 for the intoxication manslaughter. He was charged and convicted in the death of Grapevine police officer Darren Medlin. We will always have remorse in our hearts for that family, but my son was not drunk. He was not intoxicated. He was not drunk driving. So, Harley, how do we explain the accident? We explain the accident with my son had an epilepsy seizure. So how do we explain this conviction? We explain the conviction with a blood alcohol content of 0.11. Blood alcohol content of 0.11, we are all in agreement. That's drunk. But let me tell you how that happened. My son was taken to the hospital by the Euless police officer. The nurse testified when she took the blood draw that she did not smell alcohol and she did not think her son was drunk driving. She also testified that the police could have had the blood alcohol content analyzed at the hospital that night. Well, the policeman took it back, the blood draw, back to the Euless police station. He puts it in the envelope. It has an address already on it to go to the State Department of Public Safety. He follows the process. However, Tarrant County District Attorney Richard Alford has the blood draw taken to his teammate, Tarrant County Medical Examiner, the place where they do forensics for dead people. His teammate and colleague, the CSI office, he has the blood draw taken to that office. And guess what? Lo and behold, the blood alcohol content shows up as 0.11. We're all in agreement. That's drunk. We say, just like the video of the police arriving at my son's scene, which we learned later, and we have an affidavit to show that it was edited and altered. We say the blood draw was edited and altered. We say, and we know, our son is an innocent man who's been in a Texas jail for 10 years, and he has 3.5 more years to go. 3.5 years to go, we still have 3.5 years to work. We have 3.5 years to work for justice for him, for others, just like Charles Howard told us, it's not over until it's over.
Roy's words, the injustice that led to my incarceration instilled a deep desire to strike against those who perpetuated the said injustice. Being in prison puts a person in a position where it is extremely difficult, if not impossible, to lead a campaign against the powers responsible for his or her incarceration. So with resolve, I left that battle in the hands of the people I love and trust. I did decide to challenge my energies on the things I have sole and total control, becoming the best man I could be while going through this period of incarceration, refining myself mentally, physically, and spiritually. Without question, I've had numerous setbacks and periods of stagnation while dealing with the stresses that accompany prison life. That is where perseverance comes in. The desire to continue on the path you have laid for yourself, no matter the obstacles. Often in life, we can't control all the circumstances we find ourselves in. However, when it comes to the things we do have control, we have to set our minds to do what we desire and personally persevere to achieve our goals.